y'all, do not deal with women on social media. If they got the Instagrams, the Snapchats, especially the Instagrams and the Snapchats, the Facebooks, Twitters, so on and so forth, the DMs are getting tapped into, and they're not ignoring everyone, okay? They're not ignoring all of them. They might ignore, even if they ignore 99.99% of them, there's still that 0.1% that are slipping through. What is social media designed to do? To keep in touch with people, okay? Not only to locate people, to network, so on and so forth, but to also be able to then find them down the line if you lose touch through cell phone and all the other email, whatever. If all else fails, you can look them up on social media and get back in touch with them or reach out to them. Let's see this video real quick.
How long have y'all been together?
Uh, year and a half,
Almost 2 years.
almost 2 years.
Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we test that theory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swap phones? Go with that?
She's already nervous. He's fine. Look at her. She's already, oh shit. She knows she made a mistake.
She looks scared, bro.
Go over here, man. I'm gonna go through Snapchat.
Look, look at her. He's still smiling. She is nervous as all get out.
What's your password?
It's her phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna swipe over. Who is Gagger?
That's Gage.
Oh,
He's one of my
Gage?
best friends. I grew up with.
Did you see her face? That's Gage. Oh, I bet it is Gage.
Sure.
Look at her. Look at her. Look, she's all looking down to see what's going on. She's not even focused on anything else other than what she knows he's about to find. When he said when he said Snapchat, she was like, "Oh shit." When he said swap phones, she couldn't say no because her boyfriend was already handing the damn phone over because he doesn't know what the hell is going on. But this is a good thing. Do not check your woman's phone unless you're ready to end it. Okay? Never, ever, ever, ever go through a woman's phone unless you are already done. Don't go in there if you're still hoping to make this relationship work, don't do it. It's done. And if you feel the need to go through the phone, it's done.
I don't know.
Maybe?
Uh-oh.
May your boyfriend see you? Consider shot?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
She don't want it.
Who is Samiski?
Semeski. I went to high school with him.
Let's look through the chat of Samiski.
I went to high school with him. What does that mean? Does that mean you went to high school with him and he smashed? You went to high school with him and he's still smashing? What does that mean? You went to high school with him? Because I went to high school with some chicks too now. Okay? What the hell we talking about?
Swipe out. Who's Cody Lane?
That's me. That's
Okay,
me.
okay. Trevor. A new streak?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going through that one.
She's not even looking at his phone.
Right.
He was trying to come.
As my man just said, she's not even looking at his phone. She's only looking at her phone to see what he's about to unveil. Okay? What's about to be unveiled here is the only thing she's worried about on her end. She's not worried about what he's doing, clearly. All right? That should tell you something. That should tell you everything you need to know.
See you?
She's
Huh?
nervous.
He said, what you doing tonight?
Oh no.
Look at her. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Oh no. Uh,
You trying to link with him?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's disappointed. I'm telling y'all, stop dealing with these women on the social media. It's not gonna work for you. If she's on social media, for example, if you break up, if you get with a chick and you say, "All right, you're gonna have to get rid of your social media," right? And she does. And then y'all go through a little thing, and then all of a sudden you see her back on social media. It's done. There's no going back. You can't. It's done. When she opened that social media back up, that's telling you that she opened herself back up to the streets, and that's where she belongs. Keep her there. Keep her in the streets where she belongs, where she wants to be, where she needs to be, where she thrives in. That is her environment. That's her natural habitat. Leave her there, okay?
I say. Yeah, she trying to link.
Trying to link with him?
She trying to link.
She's trying to link.
I got you, man. That's why I do this, man.
Sad shit. I'm telling you, stay away from these social media.
If Santa were to build the perfect woman for me, it'd be with her
Watch this
eyes,
shit.
her smile, his mom body.
For one, that's it's done. It's done right there. Like again, this is attention-seeking type of women.
What? You? What is it? You might find out.
He gotta get your number.
She just asked another dude who he's fucking tonight, and you're gonna find out that she's with her man, allegedly.
You get my number and the X in the sand. Hey.
What the does that mean? Hey, that's my baby girl. Don't talk to her.
And then he's gonna say, "That's my baby girl. Don't talk to her like that." What the hell are you talking about? You simpity, wimpity, goofy. What? Don't talk. Your girl is out here putting herself on the auctioning block. Your girl is out here for the streets and making it very, very clear that she is to be chosen. Okay? She's not sitting here next to you and somebody's going up to her bothering her. That's not what's happening. She's open. Very open, by the way. She's very open. Let her go.
Like that? That's your girlfriend?
Hey, let me tell you something.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Look, she jumped in his arms.
whoa.
Oh my god.
Girl. Hey, I'll pick you up too.
He said I'll pick you up too. And that's another thing. That's how a lot of folks get hurt. You all are out here trying to fight over women who aren't even for you. You're trying to fight over women. Never fight over a woman. Okay? If you have to fight for a woman for a reason where maybe she can't fight for herself and you just know this woman is in the right, okay? By all means, but do not be out here fighting over a woman who is supposed to be yours but is out here actually for everybody. That is the worst thing you can do as a man. And a lot of men actually lose their wife or lose their life. A lot of men lose their life fighting over a woman who's for the streets. That is such a tragedy when a mother loses her son who lost his life over a woman who is for the streets. When a brother loses his brother, sister loses their brother, a father loses their son who has lost their life over a woman that was for the streets. It's sad shit. Okay? Don't be that guy and don't do that to your loved ones. Don't fight over women who are for the streets. You could,
Let that shit happen to me. No.
He said,
I'm gonna play that back.
go lift the sick.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
He said, hey, go lift the single girl. I was like, hey, man, she looks single to me.
Any man to respect.
Go lift a single girl. She looks single to me. She acts single. She sure did. She sure did act single. See what the hell is going on here.
Where she, for whatever reason, decided to share an intimate detail about the couple's past. So here she is talking about the early days of their relationship and how she managed to convince Matthew to finally commit to her. Wow.
Our love.
This is Matthew Stafford's wife. Okay? This is what I'm saying, y'all. You have to be careful with the women you choose. And you have to be careful with the shit that you do. If you have to do this type of weird shit to secure your woman, she's not yours. She can always be returned to the streets. And she will always have one eye, one ear, one nostril, one fucking foot, one toe, one finger in the streets. She will always have one ear to the streets. If she was for the streets to begin with, that's where you got her from, the streets. You didn't get her through any type of traditional situation. You got her out the streets. That's where she is native to. That's where she is comfortable. So soon as you put her in a situation that is uncomfortable to her, she will revert right back to where you found her. So again, stop it with these street urchins. That's where they belong. Leave them there. They're good for a temporary, okay, temporary time periods. Do not try to make this long term. This is what happens when you try to make a street urchin long term. Okay, and watch how she tries to justify it and turn herself into the protagonist.
Love story. I love that you think it's so great. It started out horrible.
Tell me.
Well,
okay, I'm just gonna put this note. She's, for one, the person who's interviewing her is big upping her relationship, giving her relationship credit. She is shining light on her relationship, but instead, this woman here, Matthew Stafford's wife, chooses darkness, chooses to shine, take the light off of the relationship and only focus in on the darkness, on the worst part of it, to try to then make it about her and her story and all the things that she was experiencing, and um make it seem like she was the one in control the whole time, is what it really ends up looking like. Okay, she was the one pulling the strings and making this, okay, I'm put him in a situation where he had to choose and he chose me, type of thing. That's what's going on. That's a terrible way to enter a marriage, especially, well, definitely for a man.
met him, spent like the evening with him, did
Yeah.
not let him touch me the first time
Yeah.
ever. He was like, this
Right.
is fun. I was like, oh, we're in a relationship. This is great. Like
Yeah.
this, because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know casual dating.
Wait, so was he trying to casually date and you were all
Oh,
in?
yeah, girl. And I didn't know what that
Oh.
was. So all of a sudden, we're kind of doing this thing. And then he's like, oh, I see him at a bar one night. And I'm like, what the Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that cute of a relationship at first. I hated
Oh.
him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which
Oh,
worked.
yes.
He was like,
that'll do it.
She dated the backup quarterback, that is. Matthew Stafford, a quarterback in the NFL. She's talking about college. So she dated the backup quarterback to piss him off. For one, the backup quarterback is a piece of shit. For two, she's a fucking bottom of the barrel when it comes to the tiers of women. Okay, she's bottom of the barrel. And Matthew went and chose this woman to marry. Okay, so that also shows what type of simp and wimp he is. And she's also going to expound on that, which makes it even worse because his simping and wimping nobody knew about. But now this is all in the open. All right, now everybody is here to dissect how much of a simpity, wimpity, goofy Matthew Stafford is. She dated the backup quarterback. Imagine you're a CEO of a company and you're dealing with the woman and she ends up dating the assistant manager. You're the general manager. Okay? She ends up dating one of the managers or the assistant general manager. You're the GM, she ends up dating the AGM. And then you take her back afterwards. That is a testament to how weak of a man you are and how little you think of yourself when you take back women like this who treat you like this and show you that you are replaceable. Okay? A woman that does that to you owns you.
he was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and Southern gentleman and all that stuff. And the backup was the complete opposite.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. She's drooling over the backup right now.
Ooh, and it upset him, which it worked. thankfully.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
days.
at first it was
Was that like the pivotal moment in the relationship where he was like, actually, you can't be with him. You need to be with me?
100%. He would so they lived in the same dorm because athletes lived in the same dorm, and he would see my car there. And so at one point he like waited and followed me out and got in my car and wouldn't get out.
Yuck.
And he
yuck.
was
You're
like,
this is so hot.
I was like, this is amazing. It's working.
That is disgusting. As a man, that is one of the worst things that you can do. It's so dangerous. This is how men end up with jail time. This is how men end up with things on the record that they can't get off. And then later on down the line, they wonder why they're being put in a certain light. Okay? Stop putting yourself in crazy situations for these women. They are for the streets. Let them go. Stop. Don't be the guy who tries to cling on to the woman that's for the streets. It's such a bad look and it ruins the fun. Don't do it. If she's for the streets, take your turn and pass her on. Stop trying. It's like the person who you got a line at the slide and then you just stand there. Or you go down the slide and you try to stop halfway and hold up the line for everybody else. That's no fun. Go down the slide, enjoy the ride, get off, get back in line, or go to another ride. Stop doing this, folks.
Yeah. I was get out of my car and he was like, he's not right for you. And I was like, what? You can't tell me that. It's like, get the out of my car.
Yeah.
So in
Look,
summary,
look how empowered she is. You can't tell me that. I just screwed your teammate, and I'm gonna do as I please. She's right. But she is right. But it's just sick and sad to see that men have been so watered down to this, so reduced. All right.
And you guys are in an open relationship. You guys have been dating for 3 months, and you guys do content together.
Yes.
You're in a poly open relationship where you're dating other men romantically, and you're dating other women romantically.
No, it's just sexual. Sexually open.
Oh, for the content.
Actually open for the content. Yeah,
and you will sleep with them together.
Yes, and I will marry Sophia one day.
You're gonna marry her.
Yes.
Okay.
So this sad excuse of a human being goes by the name of Bevo, and he got famous on TikTok for swallowing foods. Big up.
Hey man, before I go, Arcode TV. I don't know if that's his name, whatever the fuck. I fuck with Arcode TV. I ain't been watching him that long, but as of now, I like Arcode TV, man. He's cool. This shit is, I definitely fuck with it.
Carrot.
Might be the accent a little bit, but he's just solid.
It just shows you how talented you have to be to get famous these days. It's amazing stuff. And he's also a cuck.
You consider her your girlfriend, but you don't consider other girls your girlfriend. You just consider other girls that you sleep with.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So you are a cuck.
Yes, he's a cuck.
Please.
Person who purposely allows their women to get by other men.
Yes.
For money, yeah.
Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
For
We make
money.
content, we get paid for content. Yes, we involve other people because it.
Hey, for money, for no money, for whatever. This type of behavior, I'm telling you, man. This is why people, when one of the worst insults a man can say to a man is, "Oh, I effed your B." Oh, that's why Conor McGregor said to Dustin Poirier, "Your wife's in me DMs. Your wife's in me DMs." Because as a man, that is a terrible, terrible thing. But that happens, okay? That doesn't define you as a man. What defines you, though, what will define you is how you respond in those moments when that does occur. If you fold, quiver, and become desperate and operate out of that weakness, that will tell you who you are.
It makes more money. That's why.
This dude is just an abomination. All right, an abomination.
Allow it again romantically. Yes, when we're 30 years old with a child and we slow down with all the money we've got in the bank, we can live happily ever after.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
He's living in some sort of Disney fantasy. He's never going to be truly happy because his kid will never respect him when he finds out what he did. His wife will never respect him for allowing her to do that. And he will never respect himself because he's not a real man.
But
thank you. Imagine what his son would think. Imagine what his son would think, what his daughter would think, what his mother and father's thinking. That actually comes on at the end of the video. I'm not going to finish this. Go to Arco TV. Simp tries to act tough and ends up getting destroyed. You can find that shit on there. And matter of fact, I'll put the video in the link, or I'll put the link in the description. You already know what the fuck
you
I'm
would
talking
be a
about.
cuck, correct?
I just don't like that saying, but we do it.
I mean, I'm sure you don't, but I mean, that's what a
He asked him if he'd be a cuck. He said, I just don't like that saying. Well, that is the definition of a cuck. You live out what a cuck lives out. Your lifestyle is the lifestyle of a cuck. So you would fall under the category, under the definition of a cuck. Okay? Sorry.
is somebody who lets another man purposely fuck their woman, right? That's a cuck.
Yeah, if I'm a cuck, I'm a cuck. Yeah.
I don't think Andrew's trying to insult you. I think he's
I'm just trying to clarify it.
Again, I
I'm
don't.
not.
There's no excuse for this behavior, fellas. All right? No excuse.
It's what it is, isn't it? Again, we're young. We're probably in a better position than you was when you was 23. Again, no throwing shade, but I just don't feel like being a slave to a religion is going to get you anywhere.
Disgusting.
Like, it's good praying, it's good doing your thing, but I just want to live life, earn money, and
Yeah, I mean, it's way better to let people fuck your old lady. All self-respecting men do that.
Right.
Yeah, but sex is just